Hello there, yes, Matthew Miller on this podcast, and yes, New Zealand is COVID-19 free from the coronavirus, free from the Roma. Oh man, does it feel great? And also, our Prime Minister finally decided to bring it down from level 2 to down to level 1. Yes, yes. But what does it mean? So people, let's not get our hopes up and let's just not just people I could just talk about rainbows, unicorns and that die and be out of touch with reality or so. But if I'm talking about that means I have really lost my sanity. If I'm not talking about unicorns and rainbows, that means I still got my sanity or not going crazy. But also having some laughter along the way. Yes. Got some tea as well, so it does help me as well. So, well, let's get to the first article and stuff. Coronavirus, New Zealand is COVID-19 free. Last remaining active case has recovered. Well, it's great to see that, is it though? Yeah, and of course, New Zealand have recorded 1,504 confirmed and probable cases of COVID-19 since the outbreak began. Well, because and also she closed the borders late. If she had closed it a little bit, closed it like a month earlier, I don't think the lockdown would be necessary. And the point from a doctor's point of view, I don't think lockdowns were necessary anyway. Sweden never locked down, Belarus never locked down, and also there's Taiwan that also probably didn't lock down as well. And they're still taking care of the virus nicely. Just like Sweden, I know they didn't have lockdown and it's not doing any better or any worse than any other countries. They're going with the herd immunity approach and they're still doing things business as usual. And yes, people who are sick are encouraged to stay at home and encouraged to social distance as well. At least it's not mandatory or anything though, but they're encouraged at least. So, from my point of view, social distancing things should be only voluntarily. And there, of course, there's always going to be some people who would want social distance from. And it's always going to be more than 2 meters. Especially from those leftist fags. Of course, trying to tell you that that you should always apologize for your white privilege or something, which I'm not going to ever do, and from my point of view, it's okay to be white. Yes, it is. And I know you leftists going to be so offended for what I say. Well, so what? And yes, so let's move on to the next one here. And yeah, coronavirus, New Zealand, last known case active, COVID-19 recovered, no new cases for 17 days. So this article was on yesterday, 8th of June, here 2020, and we got and of course about mama virus related deaths is about 22. Well, because people didn't have a because it will be mostly people who got a lack of vitamin D, not getting enough sunlight. And of course, with the New Zealand Kodak Tracer app, and which I will never get. If I actually have a new smartphone, which I'm not planning to have that. And then New Zealand COVID Tracer now has recorded of 522,000 regulations increase of 5,000 since on Sunday. What? Did I say what? Thank you, dummies. That's what it says when you sign it. What? Thank you for signing, dummies. Now we can track you and trace you. Oh man, I like mocking. Because the thing is, I know I can't fix stupidity, but from my point of view, I can laugh at them, and that's what I'm doing, laughing at the stupid people. Yes. Well, let's see what this part's got to say. Let's get underway.
New Zealand's top health official says that having no active cases in the country for the first time since February 28 is a significant mark in our journey, but is stressing that ongoing vigilance is essential. It has now been 17 days since the last recorded case, since the last case of COVID-19 was recorded in New Zealand. In recent months, we've seen a total of 1,154 confirmed cases of COVID-19. This is a significant milestone, but it doesn't mean that New Zealand has eliminated the virus. According to the Ministry of Health's criteria, we can reach that status 28 days after the last case of community transmission has exited isolation. So we're scheduled for that to occur in a week's time on the 15th of June. NLE's Cabinet is currently meeting to decide whether to lift all COVID-19 restrictions currently in place, except for border measures. It is looking increasingly likely that Cabinet will agree to do so, to move to alert level 1 as soon as Wednesday night.
Yeah, Wednesday. Well, we're actually on level 1 now. So, let's see what Dizzy Archer's got to say. Well, unfortunately, we still got the disease, and as long as people keep buying it, we're always going to have the disease. Let's see what she's got to say.
The New Zealand Prime Minister just outlining the country's roadmap of coronavirus restrictions.
That takes more. Can't stand looking at that.
For 12 days.
And 9 minutes! Oh no!
22 days since that person finished their self-isolation.
So 9 minutes of having to look at it. Really? Oh. Well, I am really putting on my scene.
So today, I can announce that Cabinet has agreed we will now move to level 1 to get our economy fully open again, and we will start almost immediately.
Well, you brought it down to its knees,
COVID-19 alert level 1 from midnight tonight. With over 100,000 new cases being reported each day, the challenge of COVID remains around the globe, and so it remains here. We are not immune to what is happening in the rest of the world. But unlike the rest of the world, not only have we protected New Zealanders' health, we now have a head start on our economic recovery. That's because at level 1, we become, if not the most open, one of the most open economies in the world. Oxford University publishes a government response stringency index ranking countries from 0 to 100 in terms of their level of restrictions. Before today's move to level 1, New Zealand was at 33.3, while Australia, for example, was at 62.5. We were already nearly twice as open as they were. The Reserve Bank's analysis shows the economy under level 1 is expected to be operating just 3.8% below normal. That's an improvement.
I find it hard to even look at her. Really? Oh, yeah. Really? Well, and it's been only like just not even 2 minutes, and man, I just can't stand looking at her. I just can't stand looking at this lady. It's just that fake smile. It's sort of like PR or something. COVID, coronavirus, Prime Minister Dizzy Ardern under pressure to move to level 1. Well, we're actually in level 1 now. Yeah, because it's been like about 18 days since the last case now. That's today. And this was yesterday, so 17 days. So, oh, man. And I'm going to go down. Where is that? Oh, it's the music. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Sorry. I managed to mute that. If you go to school, socialize. Well, if you got a cold or flu-like symptoms, call your doctor or healthline. Well, for me, I don't actually go to any doctors and that though. I just pretty much stay at home until I get well again, and for you don't infect anyone as well, including the doctor. So get tested? Nah. They might try and like tell me to get a vaccine or something. Nah. If it. Ah, was not playing. Wash your hands and dry them. You cough in your elbows. And regularly clean your surface. Yeah, with the QR ad for the government app, well, so they can track you. Yes, so they can track you. On the little one, you can move around the country freely, but the borders remain closed. Be kind to others, and be kind to yourself. Yeah, well, Jacinda doesn't actually practice what she preaches, because Tony is never kind. And that's it. I know with that music though, sorry. I'm trying to find it and trying to find the source and nuked it if I found it. I know I'm trying to do the best to buy with the copyright or so. I might have to edit that bit out. That's one thing they like to do is put music on. And you had to mute it because you like to get copyrighted. Yeah, what we can expect under a little one, what? There's some things here, dining out, traveling, social events and gatherings. Well, it's always good to get around your own friends. And I don't think golden little one was. Well, if you're sick, stay at home, don't go to work or school, don't socialize. None of that changed when we lift restrictions. We don't want New Zealanders to be solo and or going to workplace to whereas if you're sick, well, they tell you not to socialize, but what happens if you don't socialize for a long period of time? Your immune system gets weakened, so you even get even more sicker. Well, if you have symptoms, get tested. If you have a cold or flu-like symptoms, call your doctor or healthline and make sure you get tested. Well, it's probably not a good idea because those doctors might plant you an injection and it will make you even more sicker. Practice good hand hygiene. Wash your hands. Well, you don't want to say wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. You don't even need to put it once. Just say practice good hygiene, wash your hands. Well, don't overdo it. You gotta make sure you have some good bacteria as well. So, because if you don't with those hand sanitizer, it actually kills off like 99% of like viruses or something or bacteria or something. But so no, because it kills off the bad, but also it goes off the good as well. So sneeze safely, sneeze and cough into your elbows and disinfect the shared services. Listen to authorities. If you're told by the health authority South Australia, you must do so immediately. Well, what if you're still healthy and you're not sick? What? Still gotta do it, cause we say so. Well, if you're worried, speak to an expert if you're concerned about your well-being and you're going under health conditions. We encourage you to work with your GP and to understand the best to stay healthy. Well, always go to a doctor that actually practice homeopathics, not one that tells you go and take pharmaceuticals, because these are doctors going to be getting paid a lot of money. And doctors don't give vaccines to their own children, because doctors know those vaccines are bad for you. That's why they never vaccinate their own children, because they know it's bad. Pay attention to your movements, and they really encourage you to use the New Zealand COVID Tracer app. Well, for my opinion, not having any of that, because I actually made a bit of contact tracing and can we trust of them, and I made a bit of that though, so if you didn't watch it, feel free to do so. Visitors should do their bit to help contact tracing efforts. Well, if you're a business owner, especially don't even do, visitors should help people to keep track of their movement, violating their privacy by displaying the Ministry of Health, the QR code, or for contact tracing. They want to keep track of our movements. It has nothing to do with health. It's about breaking our world. That's what this pandemic is about. And our Prime Minister is using as a crisis to push her agenda. Although we're at level 0, it doesn't mean things are going to be all honky-dory. And yet, it is a part that's from Brave Company, in which I'm going to watch as well. So, let's see what he's got to say.
Just because we're at level 1 doesn't mean we're safe from harm.
Exactly, mate.
Hell no. So, with level 1, it doesn't mean that New Zealand's open for business. Not by a long shot. Our number one industry is tourism. And with New Zealand's borders effectively closed, we're not going to see nearly enough foreign dollars come into New Zealand to help keep our tourism industry fully employed, and so that our economy doesn't tank. And so without all those foreign dollars, that money two things either have to happen. Either jobs go away, which creates suffering, or the government steps in and creates a whole lot of debt and hands the money to the people now, but it ends up being extracted from our bone marrow later through taxes, interest, and inflation. No kidding, that's pretty much the guts of it.
Yes, exactly, mate.
And we've kept our borders closed, and we're going to continue to keep our borders closed for the foreseeable future. And so to distract us, they're going to try and prepare us to make sure that there's no second wave. Okay, and so while we have 0 cases in New Zealand, don't be surprised that in the very, very near future you start hearing talk about mandatory vaccines.
Mandatory vaccines, and that's what Bill Gates are pushing on us. And with this health response bill passed in record time by our Prime Minister Johnson, Gigi Ardern, she rushed it in. Man, so they can just come in your home, so the police can just come in your home without warrant. And they can just say, I believe you're infected, so we're just going to come in there and isolate you. Because they can just come into your homes wherever they please.
And that's what this government is ultimately pushing for, to say everyone is vaccinated, and that way we can open our borders, because and the vaccines, people, that's what it's all about, people.
They just want to say we're all vaccinated, we're all poisoned. And the thing is, people, vaccines never helped anyone. And I actually had watched a video from the diver on the Upper Hand, the Upper Hand Ranch project, and boy, man, it was eye-opening. He actually went through all the documents and that. He found out that even polio was actually on its way down before the polio vaccine was even discovered. Same thing with any other disease as well. And the people who actually died from the illness is the one who actually got vaccinated. And that's according to the diamond on the Upper Hand Ranch project that he actually did a video of it though. And I'm going to go and show it as well. So, well, let's move on. I'm going to show it to you. And yeah, let's go and show it. Let's go. There it is. And if it's still up there. There it is right here, the Upper Hand Ranch project. And yet, there it is, people, right there. The 1918 Spanish flu, only the vaccinated die. And people, there it is right there. If you're going to watch it, do go and watch it. It's a great one to watch as well. So, let's get back what Bill Bray Company was saying. So,
everything's safe and hunky-dory. Now, there's a lot of people out there who have rightfully don't want to have a vaccine. There's lots
including
of vaccines that
myself.
have horrific side effects, and vaccine damage to human biology is well recorded. This is not some myth.
Exactly right.
It gets to the point where they try to force us to have vaccines. I'm going to push back, and I'm going to say my body,
and we
my
should
choice.
as well.
And those words are familiar, right? Because that's what feminists say when they demand the right to an abortion. My body, my choice. Well, I'm going to proclaim
because they want to kill their unborn baby.
I'm going to say I'm not doing it, and I'm not. If you feel.
Well, let's stop right here. Yes, because Jacinda Ardern had passed the abortion bill, which allowed women to abort their baby up to birth. And people are so diabolical what Jacinda Ardern is doing. It's so diabolical. No other way of saying that.
If you feel so entitled that you had the right to kill a baby up until full term, but I don't have the right to refuse a shot in the arm of some substance that I don't have faith in or I don't trust, and you think I'm crazy? See, and that's what's going to end up happening is that you're going to see the media attack anti-vaxxers, okay? If you're anti-vax, the media will attack you.
Yeah, even if you said that mercury is actually toxic, or anti-vaxxer. Yeah, and that's what you're going to get. And well, I'm actually going to stop right there and let's just move it. And yeah, and of course, Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern angry at the Warehouse Group for proposing 1,080 job cuts. And yes, our economy is already taking effect because she allowed that lockdown. Our economy is already in a bad way now. And yet, even the coronavirus, yeah, and there it is, even jobs are going, people, and yeah, the warehouse and that jobs are going, and Max will have to close 17 stores and cut jobs if it cannot reach a deal with the landlords. Yeah, see, businesses are closing. Because they know they can't afford to keep their employees or pay off the buildings they are renting. So, well, now of course, and there was actually a vote in the Lucian Hill, and there's only about close to 50% of people will not take the vaccine. At least people are starting to wake up. And that is good news as well. And then you want to tell us that, oh, unless we get vaccinated, we are not going to achieve herd immunity. Well, Sweden's always still going for that approach. So they say almost half New Zealanders will say they will not take a vaccine when it becomes, even despite the death of 350,000 people. They say we're going to die unless we take the vaccine. That's fear-mongering people. They're trying to scare us into taking it. And, well, I'm not going to take it. Then, well, you're going to die. Well, I'll take my chances. Just take it then. I will take my chances. And don't you even think about trying to force it onto me. Because, man, I will push back. And yes, people, I will push back. And that's what this father actually was saying. He said, if they're going to force on me, I'll push back. And that's what you should do, people. Do the same thing. And, well, I'm probably just going to end it right here for now. And that, though. And at the start, I sort of find it hard to actually think about starting another video because with my low sub count and view counts on my previous video, it's just feel that, oh, should I do another video? And yeah, it's just because it is hard, and because you're putting all your effort into it, but you're not getting anything out of it. It's just like when you actually like go and gamble and you're going to like put your money into the poker machine and you lost it all. That's how it feels like. Feels like it's just like I feel like I'm just like gambling all my effort away, and I'm not getting anything out. I'm not getting anything out. And that's why I like to encourage you to do. Actually, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to it, please. Just hit the red square button, and please. And man, and also I'll have this one premiere as well. And also, if you don't want to miss my upcoming videos, to be sure you hit the bell. Yeah, hit the bell, so you will not miss my upcoming videos. If you haven't hit the bell, you're more likely going to miss my upcoming videos. And that's probably why you're missing my upcoming videos, because you don't haven't hit the bell yet. So just hit the bell, so you'll be notified, and you will not miss it. And also, give it a thumbs up. And well, I know who those lifters are not going to like it. Well, I know I'm going to get a lot of credit and flag for it as well, but well, that's how it is. And people, I hope you do enjoy the video, and it's good to see it down at 0 active cases, but doesn't mean things are honky-dory, because we got our primers that Jacinda Ardern. I bet she's just going to use it so she can get votes and win the election, though. And I think for our goals in the next 3 months, we're going to see if we can try to vote her out, and try to see if we can get the New Zealand outdoors party here. There it is, right here. Haha, yeah, right there. Oh. Yeah, empowering, yeah, the outdoors party, yeah. And also at Freedom and Democracy protest there. I was over there. And I actually got a video about it as well, which will be coming out soon. And as long as you all have subscribed and you hit the bell, you're more likely to see that video sooner as well. And so, well, people, I'm just going to really end it for now. That's Matthew Miller signing off, over and out.